Ace and Scorpion Kruger are the men who blew the whistle on Beale and Tornado. So these four have a score to settle, and there's no better place to settle it than in the Dome of Doom.
You know what? I'm not the WWP World Heavyweight Champion for nothing. I haven't got this big friends of mine for nothing. Because we're gonna kick some ass, brother. So if you wanna challenge us, myself, Mark, Rage, Fury, guys, bring it on. We're ready for you. Now, anybody, bring it on.
Well, I want to point something out to you. You have the world heavyweight champion in the middle of the ring. What a tremendous athlete.
Yes,
look at the size of Rage and Fury.
Well, those are
Road Rage. My goodness, the strength.
Ooh, are they hot?
And then in the middle, hiding.
Next up, we have Ace teaming up with the current WWP Death Action Heavyweight Champion of the world, Scorpion!
Scorpion Kruger alerted Ace to the fact that it was Tornado behind all the attacks, which kept him in the hospital for 4 months. This revelation has led to the unlikely alliance of these two. One thing they do have in common is that they want to stop the Beale-Tornado alliance in its tracks.
And here you see the team of Ace and Kruger, both of which have scores to settle with Tornado.
Very, very worthy opponents.
Ace, Tornado's former best friend, after Tornado turned his back on him. Scorpion Kruger, who also very irate at the fact that Mark Beale overlooked him. He is the Death Action Heavyweight Champion and did not get the title shot.
But I always look forward to a matchup between these two great wrestlers, because great wrestlers is what they are. There's very little to choose between the pair of them. Tornado, what an athlete. Scorpion, a great fighter. And very, very ably supported. The champion by Mark Beale, and of course Scorpion by Ace. A great bout which will come down to the Triple T Tag Team.
Why am I not surprised? Mark Beale standing on the apron while the heavyweight champion is going to get it on against Ace in the middle of the ring. And Ace finally has an opportunity to get his hands on Tornado, turns him in, takes him up and over.
And that was a mistake.
Does the champion.
He should never have tried to grab the champion.
A tag made. And Beale on the top rope comes down with a double axe handle.
Of course, this is the first time that Ace and Tornado have met up in the ring since Ace has come out of
Ace
hospital.
has been looking forward to this.
Well,
Ace has been looking forward to get his hands on Tornado.
That's what people like you
Unfortunately, so
believe.
far he hasn't been able to. He hasn't been able to get an advantage over the champion.
Well, of course, being old friends,
and
one
Mark
doesn't
Beale.
know. And all of these allegations that are flying around.
Not bad display from the Weasel, a man who hasn't stepped in the ring
for quite a few years.
Since 1993, the last time. A little bit of fact regarding the Weasel, Mark Beale.
How difficult it is for him to get into a ring, seeing that his brother died in the ring.
Yes, the last time Mark Beale was in the ring was when his brother passed away, and that was the last time I saw honor in that man's face, to be honest. And that was a match against Woodcarver and Blacksmith in Port Elizabeth, the origin of these men.
An aneurysm in the brain brought his life to a very
Another reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a sport for professional athletes.
Well,
and please don't try this at home.
Save.
This is not something that should be taken lightly. entertainment it may be, but you do need to be a trained athlete to perform. Taking it to Ace in the middle of the ring. Off the ropes.
Well,
Drop kick.
there we go.
Yeah, the
That's
impact.
a drop kick from a rugby player.
Sending
Maybe Ace will
Ace.
stick to soccer after this.
Scorpion Kruger very eager to get into this match.
Ja, dat leek vir my asof Ace nou 'n bietjie hier so sukkel teen ons kampioen. Ou vriende natuurlik, wat nou baie min kan sê.
This lock and a reversal. Guillotine leg drop right across the arm.
Ace het gesê
Now,
hy wil
almost a arm
terugkom,
scissors, a hand scissors there.
want hy sê dit was eintlik die tornado wat hom in die hospitaal in die eerste plek gesit het, na hy met die ketting gepeter het op die beest. The cage.
What a tremendous show of leverage. The skill of the champion.
En toe
Rob and I have never denied the athleticism and the skill of Tornado. It is just his actions and his moral standing and the people that he associates with. High back body drop, and now that Scorpion Kruger is in the ring. All of a sudden, the champion is running for the hills.
Say it again.
Rage and fury, oh my goodness, look at the size of those two men.
Technology today.
Standing and looking on.
With technology today, you can make
And look at the Weasel. The Weasel, unaware of where he is and what he's doing, and now has to get helped up
He
by
was
Rage
trying
and
to
Fury.
get into the ring there against Scorpion.
Well, he got into the ring. He saw his key on the way.
He was trying for the tag to go in there man on man against the Scorpion.
Double axe handle across the arm of the champ. In the corner, trying to shake it out.
Now look at that. Were those legal blows?
The champion to the turnbuckle. Ace comes in, driving the shoulder hard. Once again into the midsection. The knee. And this is what Ace has been waiting for a long time. The opportunity to get his own back on Tornado after Tornado sent him to the ICU. And wow, the former general manager, the Weasel, once again gets knocked on his keister and once again heads for the hills.
That is what you call tag team tactics, that triple team. Something you wouldn't understand it at all. You just want to go in there like any young person and throw yourself into the fight. You got to understand, it takes a lot more finesse.
Finesse? Finesse? Cowarding in a corner? That's finesse?
Tactics. See? Tactics.
A cheap shot.
Yeah.
Body scissors. And a full Nelson. And look at that. No tag made. Tornado comes in with a drop kick.
Great stuff.
An illegal-
Now's the chance, of course, that
An illegal attack.
Illegal. Tag team wrestling,
Ace.
you're talking illegal. And that was a legal tag, if you don't mind.
That was a tag. Ace blocked it. Gut-wrench powerbomb. A gut-wrench powerbomb. And Ace
And a
manages
kick out
to
there.
kick out. Just manages to kick out.
I noticed you were pretty quiet about the fact that Ace's partner attempted to come in to make the save there. You were very quiet about that.
Well,
It's tag team wrestling.
the referee had his eyes on Scorpion Kruger. Obviously
referee-
irate at the fact that Mark
The
Beale,
official had his eyes
the
on the man
Weasel.
on the mat.
the tag is made now, however. And now what is going to happen? I want to see Kruger in the middle of the ring with the Weasel. That's what I want to see.
This is what I'm here for.
And the Weasel has ducked and dived and dodged. And look at that.
Oh, great hook there by Ray.
Fury.
Was that Fury?
Fury. It's hard to tell the two apart.
Like
twins. They are twins. And Fury
hooking the leg there.
just taking the legs from underneath Kruger. And hard into the turnbuckle. And now the champ has Kruger perched up on that top turnbuckle, sitting there. Hurricane off the top. Goes Scorpion Kruger. And look at that. The Weasel comes in for a cover. For a cover. And a kick out. 2 kickouts. Whoa, a solid right hand.
Well, there you
Something
go.
I would not expect from the Weasel.
Well, after all you've said about him, I think you can expect a lot more than a solid right from the Weasel, to be honest.
So you do
As I said.
So you do agree that he's a Weasel, and that he is.
As I said to you, a Weasel is a predator. A Weasel is a very quick, very fast, and very deadly animal. Just because it's small, don't mean it's stupid.
And the splash from the top rope connects.
The trouble here right now. Battling to his feet. Game that he is.
Oh, snap suplex. Nicely executed. The champion, what an arrogant cover. What an arrogant cover that was. That's what I'm talking about.
And
He has the ability and the skill to execute. Kruger on the outside, and look at this. Rage. Attacking, assaulting
Now that is great
Kruger
tag team
on the
tactics.
outside.
Look at that. Wild Tornado keeps the
Referee.
attention of the ref.
Dumasani Gule, unaware of what is actually happening in this match. And this is not Mark Beale
Great
and
triple
Tornado
team. Great
taking on
triple team.
Kruger and Ace. This is 4 against 2. Two counts, and Tornado unable to put Kruger away.
Oh,
What a headbutt, a solid headbutt.
so far
Sends him to
across,
the
he's able
corner.
to make the tag. Right
Ace
across the
comes
ring.
in right across the ring, no doubt. A rake of the eyes,
Always a bit difficult to play the
taking
game.
the
if
eyes
you're
out of
blind.
Ace. And Tornado comes around and connects with that double kick.
On his head.
And the Weasel comes in for...
A millimeter from the 3 count.
Is that all the Weasel does? He comes in and he goes for the cover. Blindsided.
The Scorpion
over the
coming in
referee's
to make
shoulder.
the save.
Pandemonium in the ring.
Now we have all 4
All
in the
4
ring.
men
That was a mistake.
in the ring.
The Scorpion made a mistake. He's
Now
now put
Scorpion on the
himself across.
outside. And look at this. Rage and Fury putting the
Climbing
boot
into the
to
Scorpion.
Kruger on the outside.
Ace
These
helpless
two
in the ring.
monsters.
Across the throat of Ace.
Tornado on the top rope. Moonsault.
There we go. Well,
There are
that
your
was
winners.
a big mistake by Scorpion to come across, allowing the Tornado to throw him out into the hands of the waiting.
And I'm sure Beale thinks that's an
Road rage.
honorable victory. 4 against 2. Ace and Kruger having to take on Tornado and Road Rage, while Mark Beale used to come in for the
It was a
occasional cover.
sideshow. It had nothing to do
What a
with that.
weasel.
It was a sideshow. It had nothing to do with the outcome of the match. And Mark
And the
Beale
match is
proved it.
over.
You know what? I'm not the WWP World Heavyweight Champion for nothing. I haven't got this big friends of mine for nothing. Because we're gonna...
Kept him in the hospital for 4 months. This revelation has led to the unlikely alliance of these two. One thing they do have in common is that they want to stop the Beale Tornado alliance in its tracks.
And here you see the team of Ace and Kruger, both of which have
Well, those are
road
two
rage.
fantastic
My goodness, the
specimens.
strength.
Ooh, are they hot?
And then in the middle, hiding.
Next up, we have Ace teaming up with the current WWP Death Action Heavyweight Champion of the World,
Scorpion Kruger alerted Ace to the fact that it was Tornado behind all the attacks, which Ace and Scorpion Kruger are the men who blew the whistle on Beale and Tornado. So these four have a score to settle, and there's no better place to settle it than in the Dome of Doom.
Kick some ass, brother. So everyone to challenge us? Myself, Mark, Rage, Fury. Guys, bring it on. We're ready for you. Now, anybody, bring it on.
Now I want to point something out to you. You have the world heavyweight champion in the middle of the ring. What a tremendous athlete.
Yes,
Look
he
at the
is.
size of Rage and Fury.